Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alright, dead people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, does anyone know the topic that we are going to be talking about today? Go on, Zavi. Okay, right, anyone else? Go on. Dajjal, Talut. Dajjal, okay. What is his English name? Go on.
The one-eyed beast.
The one-eyed beast. The one-eyed beast. Yeah, Isyan, yeah.
So on Monsters Inc.,
Yeah.
the one-eyed beast is Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, so on Monster, we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about Sully, that tall one, the one that looks covered in hair. We're going to talk about everything, okay? So let's just hold the thought, yeah?
Isn't the one-eyed beast really a Cyclops?
Cyclops, you can call him Cyclops as well. Okay, so let's start now. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. There's two names. Asma, will you stop eating your nails? Right. Right. There's two things now over here. Dajjal, his first name is Masih. Masih. What is his first name?
Masih.
Masih. In English, we call him Messiah.
Messiah.
Okay? The second name is Dajjal. The second name is Dajjal. So the first name is Masih.
Masih.
The second name is Dajjal.
John.
When we talk about Dajjal, we say Masih ad-Dajjal. Masih ad-Dajjal. Okay?
Masih at the John.
Is that understood? Is there anyone that doesn't understand this?
What?
Yeah.
I don't.
What?
Yeah.
What are you going to say? Yeah. All right. Now the word Masih, it has over 50 meanings. It has over
50 meanings.
50 meanings.
50.
Right? Now, one meaning of Masih is he is very truthful. One meaning of Masih is he is very truthful.
Oh, listen, that's not truthful.
Okay, Isyan.
Yeah.
When you want to speak, put your hand up, okay?
Yeah.
Goodbye. And when you put your hand up, we won't be asking you the question. Just keep your hand up. Alright? Masih. Masih means it has 50 meanings. One meaning for Masih is very truthful. One meaning for Masih is...
Very truthful.
Yeah, the other meaning for Masih is a total liar. A total liar. So two opposite meanings. It has 50 meanings. One of the meanings is someone that is totally truthful. Get up. Go in that corner where you belong. See you later. Send us a postcard. Merry Christmas. Yeah, stay there. Now the second meaning is
Totally a liar.
totally a liar. Okay? Now when we look at the word Masih, one name that Dajjal is used as is Masihud Dajjal. Another name for Masih, we say Masih Isa bin Maryam. Masih Isa bin Maryam. So when we take the meaning of he is total liar, we say this is related to Dajjal.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? And when we use the name Masih, that he is totally truthful, we use that for Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. Is that making sense? Does anyone understand that? Alright, okay. So let's give you an example. First of all, look at my hands. Okay? This is Masih. And this is Masih as well. Okay? Yeah, this is Masih Isa bin Maryam, Jesus. Okay? This is Masihud Dajjal. Yeah? Dajjal and Masih Isa bin Maryam. Now, when we look at the meaning, Masih, meaning he is totally truthful, we relate that to Isa alayhi salam. Yes, so Isa alayhi salam. When we say that he is a total liar, we relate it to Dajjal. Is that making sense now?
Yeah.
So one name can be used for both people. One name can be used for Isa alayhi salam, which means he is totally truthful. One name can be used for Dajjal, which means he is totally a liar. Total liar. Okay? Now, the other thing is, Dajjal is called Masih. Masih. Masih means to be wiped out. Means to be wiped out. So, for example, his right eye is totally wiped out. meaning it is totally flat. You know, like our eye, we can see an eye, and there's a hole in there, then you see a beautiful eye there, yeah? Everyone's eyes are different. But his eye is one of them, is totally flat, so that's why we call him Masih. Yes?
He likes it.
He likes it?
He likes it.
No, right eye.
He
Like,
likes
yeah, so, no, it's totally flat. So there's no hole, there's no nothing, it's totally flat.
like
Okay?
this.
Yeah.
Like this. Like this.
Yeah, like that.
Like this.
So why we call him, first of all, why we call him Masih is because he's a total liar. Secondly, why we call him Masih is because his eye is totally wiped out. Okay? Right, now the other thing is, another reason why we call him Masih. Masih means to travel. Masih means to travel. So he will travel the earth in 40 days. 40 days he will travel the whole world.
What? More
Yeah.
than a month?
Listen to me. In 40 days he will cover the whole world.
What?
Saqib, are you listening? In how many days? 4. In 40 days he will cover the whole earth. Now listen to me carefully. That is the meaning of Masih. Now can someone tell me what the word Masih means? Aryan, what do you think?
Total liar.
A total liar, good lad, okay? Huzaifa, sorry, Hamza, good boy, someone that will travel around all the world. Yeah, go on. Anyone else know what Masih means? Zirik, very truthful. Okay, so we're covering the meanings. Truthful, total liar, and someone that travels all the world. There's one meaning left. Go on.
Wiped out eye.
Yeah, his eye is wiped out. So these are 4 different meanings for him, okay? Now we move on to his name, Dajjal. Okay, what does the word Dajjal mean? Remember these things now. What does the word Dajjal mean? Someone, okay, that confuses the truth with falsehood. Well, now I'll explain everything to you. So you've got something which is true. You've got something which is true, real, good. But what he does is he mixes so many things with it that it all becomes wrong. It all becomes a lie. It all becomes a lie. So the meaning of the word Dajjal is someone that mixes the truth with so many lies that it all becomes a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, totally lie. Totally lie.
Sort my life out. What did you say?
Totally lie.
Totally lies. Yeah. So has everyone understood what Dajjal means?
Yeah.
Isma, what does Dajjal mean? Lots of lies. Okay, Dawood, what does Dajjal mean? The word Dajjal mean? Go on, Dawood.
He mixes one truth with loads of lies.
Loads of lies. So there's something which is true, and he mixes all loads and loads of lies. Now, how has he become a liar? How has he become a liar? Not a lion, a liar. How has he become a liar? Because he will try to prove that he is Allah. He will try to prove that he is Allah. Do you understand? So he will have loads and loads of things that he will do. Do you understand? And then he will prove that he will try to prove that he is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, now, yeah, go on. We're going to go through that now, okay? Now listen to me carefully. Has everyone understood the meaning of Masih? Yeah?
Yes.
Has everyone understood the meaning of Dajjal?
Yeah.
Right. One person, what was that? Was that a message? Alright. One person tell me the meaning of Masih. There's 4 meanings. One person, Zirik. Truthful. Hamza.
His eye is black.
Wiped. Good lad.
Liar.
Liar. One last one. He will travel the earth in. Were you going to say that?
Yeah.
Alright, wait. Alright, last one. Right. Go on.
Which one?
No, you spoke. We did that so you can do it again. Shall we try it again? Yeah. So we've done 3. Right, 3. Right, 4th one. Go on. You said that like you weren't happy, are you? You're not happy, are you? Okay, anyway. That's 4 things, okay? Say it properly, you're not on the beach. Say it properly. Do you think you're sitting on the beach with sand? You're not. Good boy. Right. Now, Arzu is going to tell us the meaning of Dajjal. Yeah, go on.
When something is right, they make it wrong.
Good girl.
No, they like middle. They mix
One at a time, yeah, go on.
and make it a lie.
Yeah, they mix the truth with a lie. So has everyone understood this so far? Well done, boys and girls. Okay? Now, we're going to move on to the next thing now. We're going to move on to the next thing. What does he look like? No, I'm going to read it to you and you're going to listen.
I know it.
Right? What does he look like? Okay?
Like it's
Adhan, behave. Yeah. Number one. First of all, he is a human being. He is a human being. Okay, so many people say Dajjal is the TV. Yeah, because the TV has got one eye. The TV is just one eye. Some people say that Dajjal is TV. Some people say Dajjal is something else. Some people say Dajjal is something else. Dajjal is a human being. Dajjal is a human being. When Dajjal will appear, baby Qibla. Qibla. Put it in your feet. Right. Number one, Dajjal is young. Dajjal will be young. Number two, the color of his face and his body will be reddish. Will be reddish. Number three, he will be enormous. He will be massive.
like a devil.
No, have you seen Hulk? Hulk. Yeah, Hulk is green, isn't it? Okay, guys, calm down. Don't get excited.
There's a red version of Hulk.
Right. He will be massive. He will be massive. At the same time, he will be short. He will be short. At the same time, huh?
But how does that work?
Yeah, you can be short and you can be big.
Will he be
Short and stocky and big. Right. No more noise. Yeah, stocky and big, right? You like sometimes you see people and they're so big and wide, but they're so short. Not fat, big.
Like this.
You just sit down. Right, guys, be quiet. So first of all, he will be young. Secondly, his color will be a little bit green. Eh? Red. Sorry. He will be enormous. He will be big. He will be short. Right? Big, short, and big. Yeah? Short. Big this way. Like a fridge. Why are you holding his hands for? Yeah. Right, too much noise, guys. The other thing is that his feet will be like pigeon toes. Yeah? Look this way, everyone. His feet will be like pigeon toes. Pigeon toes. His hair will be curly. His hair will be curly. Abdul, get quiet.
What colour is his hair?
Black. Yeah. We're going to come to everything, baby. Just hold your horses. We're going to explain everything to you, okay? He has a wide forehead. His forehead is very wide. Hamza, are you listening? Huzaifa, you listening? Hamza, are you listening? His forehead is very wide. Okay? The other thing is that he has a wide chest. His chest will be wide, yeah. It's okay, it's alright. Right? The other thing is that he will have a hunchback. Does anyone know what a hunchback is?
Yes.
So he will be bent over like this. He'll have a hunchback. Yeah? Yeah, like that. Yeah, but we don't say that. We don't say like a granny. Yeah, sit down. Listen to me carefully. Right, guys, there's too much noise. From the right eye. In the right eye, he will be blind. Blind in the right eye. I don't want anyone to talk now. Listen. I don't know his color. We're going to come to that in a minute, okay? Wait, no one talk now. Listen carefully. His right eye, he will be blind. And his right eye will be like a floating grape. You know a grape?
Yeah.
When you throw it into water and it floats. Yeah, when it falls, your mum's washing the grapes or your dad's washing the grapes and they fall into water and then they float, don't they? So if you put a grape in here and if it floats, that his eye will be like that. His eye will be like a floating grape. Next time you look at a floating grape, think of Dajjal.
I don't want to do
Eh?
grapes anymore. It's not heavy.
It's not heavy yet. Go on, Talu.
I drink grapes juice.
I can't hear you.
What's his child? What's his weakness?
What's his?
Weakness.
We're gonna go through everything.
Because I'm
Okay.
weak side.
Right. So listen. His eye will be right eye will be like a floating grape. On his left eye there will be a thick piece of skin. Yeah. On his left eye there will be a thick piece of skin. He will be able to see from your left eye.
Ew.
All right.
It's
Okay.
gross.
Can you stop doing the sound effects? Right.
What you?
The other thing is the Dajjal will have no children.
What?
He will have no children.
I'm not married.
Okay? He won't get married. One of the main things that you have to remember, Allah protect us if we ever see him, Allah protect us. What it will be written on his forehead is Ka, Fa and Ra. Kafir.
Why?
Kafara, disbeliever. Kafara, disbeliever. That means disbeliever. Now, every Muslim, every believer and disbeliever will see that it's written on his forehead, Kafara. So from this, you will know that this is Dajjal and he is not your friend. So when he says, come have some sweetie, sweetie, you can't go have some sweetie, sweetie.
What are these? You get to.
Go on.
What are they actually?
Go on.
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous. Yeah, go on, what were you saying? What was it?
I was going to say that our older stars have said that only Muslims can see.
Everyone will see it. Everyone will see it. Now, it says Kafara. Now I'm going to tell you
How
some.
old is he?
He's going to be young. I will find out the age in a minute. Okay, we'll let us have a look. Yeah, go on. What? I look like the Dajjal?
Have you seen the gal?
No, I haven't seen it.
Where does he?
I'm going to look. We're going to go through everything. I'll show you a picture of him when we finish. I'm going to explain everything to you. When we finish, we will show you a picture as well. It won't be on the camera, but I'll show you a picture as well, okay? So has everyone understood? Asma, can you tell me one thing about the Dajjal, what his appearance, what does he look like? One eye's wiped out. Hira, don't show us your teeth, say something. Yeah, go on. No? No English? I don't know English today. Yeah, go on. Go on.
He has pigeon feet.
Pigeon feet, good boy.
Pigeon
Huh?
shot.
Short, yeah, go on. Wide, not fat, wide. Go on. Yeah? Huh? Beefy.
Beefy.
Beefy, right, okay, go on. Young, right, Talut. Khalid on his forehead. Don't say Khalid on his forehead. That's my name. You know he's got Khalid on his forehead. Kafara. Kafara. What does it mean by this?
Disbeliever.
Disbeliever. Yeah, go on, Anissa.
His right eye looks like a floating grape.
Good girl. She's been eating grapes. Right. Now, listen to me carefully. Listen to me. These things that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. These things that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has told us about, everyone knows in the world. Muslims and non-Muslims, they all know. They all know. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Now, there's some badges. There are some badges. You can have a look, right? You can buy a badge. You can buy a badge. A badge that fits on your arm over here, right? And it says Kafara.
Why do you want that?
People, that's what I'm saying to you, is people know, the whole world knows the truth. They know that the Dajjal is going to come out. They know that the Dajjal is going to come out. You can buy these badges, it says Kafara. So Muslims are not selling these. I'm just saying that many people know the truth. So when you see, Allah protect us, but if you were to see the Dajjal and it says Kafara, you don't run to him, you run away from him.
Does he have powers?
You run. He's got loads and loads of powers. We're going to talk about the powers. Yeah, go on. Any questions so far? Anyone got any question? Yeah.
Is it like some
Superman. Yeah, he's stronger than Superman. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? We're going to come to that. We're going to... Huzaifa, get quiet. You want to eat ice cream? We're talking about the Dajjal and he wants to eat ice cream. No ice cream, baby. Right, listen carefully now. Now, Anisa, yes.
Who created the jar?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah made him. Right, why? Now look. Allah made him. Now many people say that why would Allah create something which is so mean? Do you understand? What is the answer to this?
Well, he didn't make
Wait, shh. One at a time. Only put your hand up. Yeah, go on, Huzaifa.
I think he's not. Allah made him, but he's not supposed to be mean. But he turned.
He turned mean. So what you're saying is Allah made him and he was not supposed to be mean, but then he turned mean.
Kind, but he turned.
So these people are saying, what's your name? Shayma. Shayma is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the Dajjal. He was very friendly. He was like the BFG, big friendly giant.
Maybe he was kind. Then
He was kind and then he became angry afterwards. Alright, is that Huzaifa, Hamza? I love Hamza's answers, go on.
I think like he's created him bad, so everybody knows that Allah is the.
Allah is the one. Yeah? That's the answer, Hamza, stand up. Everyone look at Hamza. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. No need to clap because he will start dancing. Right, sit down. Right, yeah, Ubaidah.
I think Dajjal was an angel.
Huh?
Evil
Right, okay, Ubaidah, he wasn't an angel, yeah. Yeah, go on.
I think Allah Ta'ala created him because for the people who deserve to go to hell and that they're not dead yet.
Okay. That's a bit of a long theory like this. That you know when someone says my aunties, brothers, sisters, aunties, sons, they're very losing. Like, okay, yeah, go on, Talut.
You know when you told us the Dajjal was a big friendly giant?
Yeah.
They still the same when he was born.
Right, okay, go on.
Was he an ice cream?
Ice cream. Right, go on. Adan. Right, okay. Anyone else? Aryan? Yeah. Right, listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Hamza answered 3/4 of the question and Aryan got the rest. Why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, listen, why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wake him up? Are you here? Why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala create the Dajjal? Allah has created the Dajjal as a test for the believers and the disbelievers. That are you going to see the Dajjal and then see him and then believe in him and say that we believe in you as being as our Allah? Let me finish. So Allah has created him as a test for the people of that time. Everyone, Muslims and non-Muslims, yeah.
Is the Dajjal stronger than Shaitan?
The Dajjal is very strong, but Shaitan we cannot see. Yeah, but the Dajjal we will be able to see. Now this next story, Allah is the best. Yeah, okay now. Now listen to me carefully. Now this next part is very, very important. Now this next part is very, very... So why has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the Dajjal? Because it is a test for the people of that time, the believers and the disbelievers, the Muslims and the non-Muslims. Many Muslims will go and believe in him. Many non-Muslims will turn away from him. So it's a test. That are you going to believe in him? Are you going to say that this is Allah? Because he does things. Yeah, go on, Zabi.
Is Allah stronger than the Dajjal?
Yeah, Allah is the strongest. There's no one that can compare to Allah. No one can compare to Allah. Allah is the strongest. So that's why we always worship Allah. And we don't be scared. If Dajjal comes tomorrow, hope he doesn't, but if he comes tomorrow, we don't be scared. We say, come on, we are true believers. We are Muslims. And then we say, Allahu Akbar and start reading namaz. You read with me, you stand next to me.
But it's Friday today anyway.
Yeah. So, are you having a happy meal? What? So what?
I know, but you're saying that if the jar comes tomorrow,
Yeah.
he won't know. He only.
How do you know he won't?
No, because it says in the Quran.
What does it say in the Quran?
Come on Friday.
Will the Dajjal come on a Friday? Where does it say in the Quran that the Dajjal will come on Friday? Talim al-Haq, it says that the Dajjal will come on a Friday.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the Dajjal, it says Qiyamah will come on Friday.
Yeah.
That's not the Dajjal. Qiyamah and the Dajjal are two different things.
When's that here?
Huh?
When does it?
Right, everyone, now this next part is very, very important. Yeah, cover your stomach. Yeah.
So, is it just to see what disbelievers look like?
No, the test is, are you going to believe in Allah or are you not going to believe in Allah? Move back. Listen, Aliha, listen carefully.
What's his weakness?
His weakness, we're going to talk about everything. Everything. Okay, now listen to me. This next part is very, very important. Aryan, listen.
So that's it in my ears now.
Can I take him?
Speaker.
Yeah, we'll block him. You're drawing paintings anyway.
Yeah, hold it, I'll hold it.
This next part is very, very important. This is the main part of the Dajjal. We're going to read it now. There was a person called Tamim Dari.
Who's he?
We're going to tell you now. Everyone put your hands down. There was a person called Tamim Dari. His name was Tamim.
Tamimi.
Zirik, what was his name?
Tamimi Daddy.
Good boy. Okay. Radiyallahu ta'ala an. Okay, now listen. This is the last part that we're going to do and then we're going to finish. But this is very important and this is very interesting. He was a scholar. Do you know what a scholar means?
Yes, we had a
Is
scholar
it like
called.
a teacher?
Teacher. He was a Maulana for the Jews and the Christians. He was like a priest for the Jews and the... Sit down. He was a priest for the Jews and the Christians. So he would tell them loads and loads of things here.
You told us this before, and Tamim Dari.
Yeah, okay, calm down now. The majority haven't heard it. Okay? So you might have heard it, but 99% of these lot haven't heard it and they need to listen to it. Alright. Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala an was a scholar, a priest for the Christians and the Jews. So they respected him. One day he was traveling on a ship. Yes.
It's just that the Christians and Jews are the same thing.
They're not the same things. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
So if you say to a Christian you're a Jew, they'll slap you silly. If you say to a Jew you're a Christian, he'll slap you the other way silly. So it's like saying to a Muslim you are a Christian. So in fact, to be honest with you, you don't know what day it is, just carry on drawing pictures.
It's Friday.
Oh, yeah, mashallah. Right, okay. Alright, be quiet now. So Christians are not Jews and Jews are not Christians. They're two different religions. Okay? Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and he was on a ship with 30 people. Look this way. Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and was on a ship with how many people? 30 people. Now he says that we were on this ship and this ship got lost in the sea for 1 month. How many months? 1 month. So the waves were tossing the ship this way, that way. There's that song, there's a little rhyme that you sing, this way, that way, this way, that way, yeah? Yeah, so the ship was going to the right, to the left, and they didn't know where they were going to go. Yeah, so after one full month, they landed on an island. They landed on an island. I'm going to explain everything to you. Sit down, Zabi. When they landed on this island, there was a person that came to them and he was covered in hair. Right? The front was covered in hair. All his body was covered in hair. All his back was covered in hair. So you couldn't tell back to front. All his eyes, face, everything. If you look at Sully in Monsters Inc. and if you look at him, he's covered all in hair. So where have a lot of these people got Sully from, the character from, is they've taken it from the hadith of the Dajjal. This hadith. Many people know the truth, but they hide the truth. That's why I said to you, when it's your birthday and you get Sully as a present, your mum goes, oh nice, Sully, I buy you for your birthday. And they buy the other one. What's the other one? The green one with one eye. And then you get that as a present. and then you're putting him next to you and you're hugging him and kissing him at night time. Really? You're kissing Dajjal. Well, who are you kissing? Dajjal. Oh, nice. Yummy, yummy. So who are you kissing? Right. Another 5 minutes, then we're going to stop. So when they land on this island, they see a person who is covered in hair. Totally covered in hair. So they say to him, Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala says to him, what is your name? You sit down. What is his name? They say to him, what is his name? He says, my name is Jassasa. My name is... Yeah. What does the word Jassasa mean? It means spy. What does it mean? Spy. Someone that is sent undercover. Yeah. Yeah, go on, Zabi. He's spying for the Dajjal. Who is he spying for? So there's the main man, and then he sends his spies out in it that go check. Do you understand? Main man. Yeah, so then he sends people out to check who is this, who's doing what. So this is Jassasa. Jassasa is covered in hair, and he sees Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and Tamim Dari and the other people, they say to him, what is your name? He says, my name is Jassasa. And then Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and says to him that, what are you doing over here? And then Jassasa, he says, come with me and follow me. And they go into this. The place is called a monastery. The place is called a monastery.
What does that mean?
I'm going to explain to you. What does it mean by a monastery? A monastery means a place of worship. Yeah.
Oh, no, after that.
Were you going to say that?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. What does it mean by monastery?
It means a place that you worship.
Good boy. So what does it mean by a monastery? A place that you worship. So Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and his other people, they follow Jassasa and they go inside this building. When they go inside this building, they see this massive person and his hands are tied up to his feet with metal shackles.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know the kid.
Cool.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
cool. How do you put it on?
Yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created him and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has tied him up there. Are you listening? So his hands are tied with his feet like this and he's in a crouching position in a cage. Dajjal. Dajjal, yeah.
Wait, is it the Dajjal who's in the cage?
Yes. So who is in the cage? Dajjal. So Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and Jassasa and all the rest of the people, they go and see him. So when they go close to him, Tamim Dari radiallahu ta'ala and all the other people with him, they say, we seen this massive beast and we got scared now. What is this? Yeah? So then they ask him that, who are you? Who are you? And we are going to carry on this who are you on Monday, inshallah.
Who are you?
Okay, we're going to carry on Monday. Is that okay or do you want to carry on now?
No! Carry on now! Shut up, everybody!
Right. Who wants to?
Shut up.
Right, no noise. Whoever, sit properly, baby. Who wants to carry on now? Put their hand up.
No, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. And 19 don't want to. 19. 20 want to and 19 don't want to, so we are not going to do it today, inshallah. We are going to carry on from Monday, inshallah. No noises.